Welcome back to our channel, the Cordero family. In case you guys don't know who we are, my name is Gina and this is
Angel. You gotta say my name.
yeah. So they can know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am, you just gotta know that I'm Cordero family.
No. Anyway.
That's all that matters.
So as you can tell by the title, we are doing our birth story. Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about what happened the day I gave birth to my little boy. Yes.
Push them out.
Yeah. All right, hold on. So I had a little boy and we named him Bentley. Yes. As the car. Vroom, 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 vroom.
Bentley Grayson Cordero.
Bentley Grayson Cordero. And so we're gonna tell you what happened. So I had a doctor's appointment, and at this point I was already 40 weeks pregnant.
Watermelon.
I was big. So I had a lot of false alarms. I had like my mucus plug came out. I had a lot. So I used to call him like, babe, my
leave from work.
I used to call him like, babe. I called him, I texted him because, you know, it's my first pregnancy. I didn't know what was happening, you know, so I called him and stuff. And my babe, you know, my mucus plug came out. I think he's coming. I didn't even know like what was happening. So, and I called my sister-in-law and I was just telling her like what happened and stuff. And so he ends up coming home. I end up going to the hospital and they just say that it's nothing, like, you know, the fluid in the baby's belly, he's good, everything was fine. There was nothing wrong. And I had a couple of those, a lot of false alarms. I went to the hospital about like 5 times. My contractions were irregular. So it just kept, yeah, it just, you know, I had like basically like false alarms and stuff, like all of it. My contractions weren't consistent. And I had one nurse, you know, she was really nice. She kept like telling me like, oh, well, you know, like you know when it's time for you to go, like, you know when the baby is coming. So we go home anyway. We go home the same day we go home, and the doctor, well, no. So it was in the hospital. They was telling me like one doctor went like for my first one. They was like, oh yeah, you're about like 1 centimeter to 1 to 2 centimeters open. So I'm like, oh my god, like yeah, we almost there. Hold on, I'm telling the story about how you was born. Going home really excited, like, oh my god, babe, yeah, you know, we're 1 to 2 centimeters open. Yeah, that's right. And it's like maybe a couple weeks later that passed, and I go back to the hospital because I thought my water broke. So I go to the hospital and they check and they was like, oh yeah, you're about 3 to 4, you're about like 2 to 3 centimeters open. That's really good. And I'm like really happy. Oh my god, the baby's gonna come, because if you're about like 4 centimeters, they will keep you in the hospital. So I was praying like, let me be 4 centimeters, let me be 4 so I can stay in the hospital, I can have my son. The doctors tell me the baby's doing fine, everything's doing good. They send me home. They just tell me like, you know, you could, you know, go home, you know, like you could walk around, you know, walking will help.
That was 2 false alarms. So,
and then I ended up having a doctor's appointment. I have my last appointment with my doctor, and I'm already at this point, I'm already 40 weeks pregnant. I'm like 40 weeks pregnant. So my little boy did not want to come out, so I had to be induced. And that's 10 times worse than actually going, you know, when your water breaks. Because, you know, your water's breaking naturally. We had to force him out because I'm overdue now.
Yeah, I know.
So basically, so my doctor sent me, like, we have like this app. So my doctor sends me an app, a message on the app. And he tells me on the app that basically on, you know, November 9th is the day of your induction. So to go to the hospital. So I was in my mom's house, well, I was in my dad's house, sitting on the table, and you know, he's at work, and I'm like, and I seen the message, and I started screaming like, ah, oh my god, mom, I'm gonna be induced, you know, November 9th, you know, it's the day that, you know, it's time for him to come. And my mom was like, you know, hopefully you don't have to be induced, hopefully he just comes out naturally, you know, he breaks his own water. That was not the case. November 9th came, and that day, the day of the induction, we're gonna go, you know, do laundry. We're gonna wash everything from the pinpoint. So we go to the laundromat, you know, we go ahead and wash clothes and stuff. So I'm nervous because I'm washing clothes the same day I gotta be due. So I'm doing a whole lot of things. So, you know, we end up, you know, washing the clothes, and then, you know, after that we go get some Chinese food, you know, some pork rice and chicken wings. So we actually ate French fries and chicken wings. That was the meal I had. I thought I was gonna eat some steak. No, I ate some chicken wing and French fries. My last meal. That was my last meal.
That was even before we started folding the clothes though.
That was before. Oh yeah, we put the clothes in the dryer, and then we grabbed some food, and then we head back to the laundromat to go and pick up the clothes, and then we headed to the hospital. So we go to the hospital. Oh my God, girl. We go to the hospital. I sign myself in, and since I had so many false alarms and there's this one receptionist that actually we got along with, right, babe?
She knew.
Yeah, she knew my name. She knew everything, like my birthday. She knew like everything. Yeah, that's right. She signs us in, and then she tells us to wait in the waiting area and that a nurse will come and get us. A nurse ends up coming, and she calls my name, and she says, oh, so come on, let's go to your delivery room. Yo, I'm like so like nervous. I'm like so jittery, and like so, oh my God, because it's like my son is gonna come. Like, he's gonna come tonight. This is at 9, by the way, this is at 9 p.m. I had to be in the hospital. We all in the room, we settle down, we in the room, I'm already dressed, you know, he's inside the room, and they put on the monitors to check the baby's heart rate and stuff. They put the IV on me, and then the doctor comes in and he tells me that he's gonna have to, you know, telling me step by step on what he's gonna do. So there are different things that people could put inside of you, like the balloon, they gave you a pill to open up your cervix. These false alarms that I've been having, these doctors kept telling me that I was 1 to 3 centimeters open, I was 3 centimeters open, and it turned out I was 0 centimeters open. I was not dilated, I had nothing going on. This boy was in the womb comfortable, did not want to come out.
Cozy boy.
Yeah, he didn't want to come out at all. The doctor ends up telling me that, well, that they're gonna put the pill in to start the dilation, to start opening up my cervix. So he puts the pill in around like what, like 10 o'clock at night. He puts the pill in. I'm fine, like I'm not having no contractions, nothing is happening. I think like maybe by like 4 o'clock in the morning, he comes in and he checks me and he says I'm like 2 to 3 centimeters open. So he's saying that I'm dilating really fast. So by the morning, a nurse comes in, and you know, she tells me, oh hi, yeah, my name is so and so, I'm gonna be your nurse for the day. This nurse I had was wonderful. I love this nurse, and I pray if I have another kid that she's there, because she was really good. So she ends up telling me, you know, this is like telling me all the stuff that's gonna happen and stuff. So the doctor comes in and he checks me again. So now I'm 4 centimeters dilated. He's telling me, yeah, you're 4 centimeters open. So around 10 o'clock to 11, we're gonna break your water.
Break your bag.
You're gonna break my bag. So it turns out that he came in around 11 o'clock, and by 11 o'clock, he broke my bag. I remember this time. The moment the doctor broke my bag, oh my God, those contractions. They were so painful. It was like they just kept hitting me like bang, 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 like back to back, back to back, back to back. And
I was there.
The contractions just coming, it's just hitting me hard, it's just hitting me hard. And from the beginning, from the moment, I always told him during my pregnancy, babe, when it's time, I don't want an epidural. I want everything like natural, no epidural. I don't want none of that, because I already have back pain. I don't want to intensify my back pain with the epidural. I don't want nothing to go wrong, hit my spine, I'm paralyzed.
Intensify.
Yeah, I'm a paranoid person. I'm an overthinker. I don't want it. So I told him, babe, I don't want it, whatever. So, oh my God, those contractions was coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And next thing, I was like, babe, I can't do this no more. I need the epidural. He just kept saying, babe, don't worry, you know, you got this, you there, you know, look, you 4 centimeters dilated, you know. But this is around like 1 o'clock. So from that point on, from the last time the doctor checked me, he hasn't checked me from maybe from like 9 around that time to all the way until, you know, he comes back. So he kept telling me like, baby, you know, don't worry, you got this, you know, keep, you know, you got this, you know, the epidural, you know, you're strong, you got this. Yo, I didn't care what he was saying. Those things, I'm like, shut up, do not talk to me. And it's just like, I was just, oh my God. That pain was so bad. So he just kept saying, baby, you know, you got this, you got this. I'm like, no, I don't, I don't got this. It hurts so much. Every time a contraction, he would leave the room because, you know, these people expect you going through so much, they don't want to give you ice chips. They giving you cotton mouth with more ice chips. Like, give me some water, give me juice, give me something. Like, so he went to go get me some ice chips and he kept leaving the room and I'm having all these contractions and he's out of the room. I'm just like, oh. And I don't know, from his experience, like, but I had my hand on him and I was just like, every time a contraction would come, I was just like, oh. It was just squeezing it so tight, so tight, so tight. And I'm like, oh my God. And then he would take so long, like he didn't know what to do. So I'm like, babe, I'm having a contraction, come here, come here. And I would like grab him and I would hold on to him. And it's just like, oh my God, that pain was just so bad.
You left nails in it.
You know, that I left some marks because, yo, those contractions were really bad.
There was nails, imprints all over me, all over this.
Yo, I'm telling you. And I had natural. Everything natural. So the doctors, and I feel like, I'm not telling the nurse, I gotta push, I have to push, I have to push. And it's just like, you feel like every time you have a contraction, it's just like you pushing, like you're taking a. So I'm just like, oh, I gotta push, I gotta push, I gotta push, I gotta push. And the nurse was like, no, you don't. And I'm like, yes, I do, I need to push. I feel him. So the nurse comes and she was like, you want me to get a doctor to go ahead and check? And I'm like, yeah, get a doctor, please, I need to push, I need to push. So the doctor comes and the doctor checks me. Now, what, babe? I'm like, what, like now I'm like 6-7 centimeters dilated. I'm already, So the nurse comes and she was like, okay, honey, I'm going, okay, puppy. She was like, okay, honey, I'm going on my lunch break. And I'm already sad, like, no. So she goes on her lunch break. And then, you know, so it's just me and him in the room, and there's like another nurse there to take over. The
baby was already ready to come out.
Yeah, the baby, at this point when she went on her lunch break, he was already ready to come out.
Now we had to wait.
We had to wait. But the doctor came or whatever, and I'm telling her, so the lady, our original nurse comes back from her lunch break, and she comes, and I said, listen, I feel like I need to push. But she didn't want to call the doctor because I kept calling the doctor too much to come check. But this time, she let the doctor come and she let the doctor check. When the doctor checks me, he goes, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. And next thing you know, you don't even know, like, these people probably had like buttons or something, because next thing you know, all like the delivery nurses, the delivery people, residents, people who are learning, all of these people automatically in the blink of an eye, they was in the room, like that fast, right, babe? They came in super fast. So I had a female deliver my son.
Took off all their clothes.
What?
I mean, they put on all their doctor uniform.
They been had that on, babe.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
No, they put all of that on when they got in the room. Once they came in the room, all of them.
Oh. So yeah, they got ready in the room and stuff. So basically, then it was time for me to push. Around this time, you could say it's around like 5 o'clock. All of this happened at around 5. So I was in labor from 11 in the morning all the way into 5. I was in active labor from 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was in active labor for 6 hours. So it was time for me to push. So the nurse, every time, she kept telling me, every time you feel a contraction, push. And every time you feel a contraction, push. So I was pushing, like taking a crap, pushing.
Squeezing my hand.
And squeezing his hand, and every time I felt the contraction, I would go, And it's just so crazy because I was having so many contractions, but when it was time for me to actually push, I was barely having contractions. And the nurses kept saying that he loved it. The nurses was like, oh, he's loving this, you know, he's enjoying all of this stuff. So it became from Thursday, I was in the hospital, to Friday. And Friday marked my 41 week, you know, me being 41 weeks pregnant. So I was like 41 weeks pregnant when I had him. So at 5:32, my little munchkin was born. This little fellow. Hi, say hi.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, puppy. He was born at 5:32 p.m. on November 10th. And the crazy thing is, I was born November 5th. He was born 5 days after my birthday.
Yes.
This is our little boy. His name is, once again, Bentley Grayson Cordero. So yeah, that's my birth story. That's about it. That's all that happened. All the pain and all the misery that happened. And
it was all for him.
Be nice to him.
I love him.
So yeah, that's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed our video, our birth story, and stay tuned. I'm back. You know, I was slacking a little bit here and there, but I'm back. We're back permanently for good. If you don't know who we are, my name is Gina, and this is
Angel.
And yeah, and this is our boy Bentley. Yes. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button down there. Click on it. Click, click, click. Tell your friends to click, click, click. Make this video. Go click, 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 click. Like this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them down below. If you have anything else to say, stay tuned because now we're vlogging. We're gonna start vlogging.
Sensei. Hiya.
Bye, guys.